What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Hawk News. My name is Joe Cavallero.
And I'm Bernie Pierce.
Today is Friday, March 25th. It is day 5. We started the period D. So let's get into today's top stories. At this time, Mr. Costo would like to provide a brief update on the process BHS American Heart Challenge.
All right, folks. Just to give you a very quick update on how our drive is going with the fundraiser for the American Heart Association. First, as far as the fundraiser is concerned, we are almost at our goal, and it seems like we're going to surpass that. As far as everything else, we have 4 students who took advantage of earning 10 volunteer hours. They're getting a certificate that they can use for whatever organization they're involved with. So good for them. Very easy way to earn 10 hours. It's not too late for you to take advantage of the same thing. And then as far as learning, people have been learning hands-on CPR through that experience. They've been learning how to keep their heart healthy, what kind of lifestyle changes you can make. So here's an informative video on that topic. I hope you enjoy it.
Heart disease is the #1 killer in this country, far and away, in both men and women, virtually every ethnic group. If you have a family history of heart disease, you're significantly more at risk to develop it. But there are many factors that are under our control that affect heart disease. By quitting smoking, by following a healthy diet, and by walking 30 minutes a day, we can have a dramatic effect on heart disease, and those 3 things are completely under our control. Strengthening the heart is the key. Walking every day builds the heart like any other muscle. It strengthens. It's able to pump better with each stroke. The pulse rate goes down because you've got a stronger muscle. And so with each beat, more blood is ejected to supply the body. And so it doesn't have to beat as hard. It doesn't have to beat as fast. It also stretches the blood vessels. They become more elastic. Like anything, like any muscle, like any tissue, if we use it regularly and we work it, it gets stronger, it stays more healthy. When you don't exercise and your heart rate always stays about the same level, the heart doesn't pump as much. And so it's not as strong, the blood vessels don't expand and contract as much, they're much more likely to develop atherosclerosis, they're just not as healthy. And so when you take all of these things together, you see folks who are not exercising developing heart disease at a much younger age and much more severely. And often what I see is it takes having a heart attack, it takes having a stroke, that suddenly you realize, I have to change my life. You don't want to go through that. So let's start now to try to prevent it. Walking is really what you need to do. It has a very powerful effect on lowering the rates of the #1 killer in the world, heart disease.
In continuing our Where Are They Now segment, we are happy to share with you an interview with our very own Mark Joseph. Mark was a member of Hawk News years ago. His brother Zach was kind enough to provide with us footage. Take a look.
You graduated from BHS in 2020. Where are you now?
I'm at UMass Lowell.
And what are you majoring in?
Computer science.
Do you like it?
I do, and I'm very interested to see where the field of computer science takes me in the future and how I'll end up applying techniques and other things I'm learning in my classes in real life.
Do you have any advice for BHS students?
Don't waste your last summer break before college. It's very easy to think that you won't have any problems with some of your classes going in, but you really need to look at what you'll be doing the first semester and study some for those classes and make sure you have a basic understanding, because even classes that say they don't require any experience, you're going to be at a disadvantage if you walk in there with truly no knowledge whatsoever of how things work.
All right. And Mark, I have just one final question for you. As your brother, do you love me? I have had this poster for 4 years now, and I'm always haunted by the question, who am I going to buy?
For this Artist of the Week, we have... Roll the video.
I'll use a 2-inch today. Pull it through the paint, wiggling it See, wiggle it. Other side, pull it through, and wiggle it. You need a lot of paint in the bristles, just like with a 1-inch brush, to bring it to a nice, sharp, chisel edge. Look at how sharp it is. Boy, that son of a gun is just, you could shave with it. Let's decide, maybe there's a happy tree, evergreen tree. He lives right there. Start with just touching the canvas. Use just the corner of the brush, just the corner, and begin pushing, making the bristles bend slightly downward. See there? Look at that. Isn't that a nice little tree? And he lives right here in this brush. All you have to do is sort of push him out. Let's have another one. Maybe he lives, zoop, right there. Just make a decision and drop him in. Wherever you want him. There he goes. There he goes. One of the questions I get asked quite frequently, what if I do a tree and decide I don't like him? Or maybe I'll make him taller. Watch here, watch here. Let's say, well, I hate to mess up his tree, but I want to show you this. It's a good tree. Maybe you want to make his tree taller. All you have to do is touch and come right back over the top of him. See here? And you just paint a bigger tree right over the top. We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents. And you have a brand new, beautiful tree. That easy.
And today's quote of the week coming from Mrs. Hamill. Never look at the whole staircase, just look up at each step.
The 2022 yearbook can be ordered from Melissa. The cost is $40 for seniors and $70 for underclassmen. It'll be a great one. Don't miss out. And attention, juniors and seniors. Prom tickets go on sale starting March 22nd, which was actually on Tuesday, and through April the 14th. No tickets will be sold after that date. The cost is $80 at the Tiffany Ballroom at the Fourth Points Sheraton in Norwood. And now is this week's fun fact with Cameron Bisa.
Hello everyone, and here's this week's fun fact. The sign for the word Disney in American Sign Language is making Mickey Mouse ears with your hands.
And now, for something to think about with the one and only Charlotte Flynn. Take it away, Charlotte.
Every book you've ever read is just a remix of the dictionary. Birds probably do more people watching than humans do bird watching. Your siblings are just alternate versions that could have been you. Gibberish pronounced backwards is gibberish.
Think about that.
And now, sports. The best segment of all time. With me, Joe Cavallero, and Aiden Doyle, a.k.a. both of us.
Wow.
All right, welcome back to sports, everyone. All right, we don't have any more winter sports updates with winter sports being over, but we can let you know when spring sports is happening. So tomorrow, our baseball team takes on Bourne High School. Also tomorrow, the girls softball team has their first game taking on Holliston. And Aiden, lacrosse.
For those of you who don't know, my sister is starting lacrosse, and her coach is Miss McKay. Boys lacrosse updates. Boys and girls lacrosse have their first games on April 1st, taking on Milford High School. And the track team has their first meet on April the 5th. Good luck to everyone, and go Hawks.
Also, the Olympics are by now long gone. The question remains, is curling a sport?
What?
There is an ongoing debate going on here at BHS on the very topic. Let's take a look. Show the video.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
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 Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
It is.
It is not.
I guess it isn't settled yet. That's all for sports. The ball. Thank you guys so much for watching Hawk News. It's been Joe Cavallero.
And Birdie Pierce.
Good luck to all spring sports coming up, especially baseball and softball since they start this week. See you all next week.